now bring to the stage the Isle of Man Classic finalist. She's part of the Wales winning team at the Six Nations Cup, a BDO World Trophy qualifier. Welcome, Griffiths! The BDO World #1, the current holder of 15 world ranking titles, 3 times a Lakeside World Championship finalist, twice a Winmore World Masters champion. It's England's Dark Destroyer, Hedman!
Well, it's always a carnival when Dita Hedman takes to the stage, and in truth it has been a carnival of quality on the Oki when she's been playing. She's just dropped the one leg so far, and that was against Trina Gulliver in the quarter-finals. But Rhian Griffiths, as Jeff Smith joins me here in the commentary box, Rhian Griffiths has been the surprise standout and knocking out all the stars. The number 3 seed Fallon Sherritt gone, number 6 Lorraine Winstanley in the quarterfinals gone, all at the darts of Rhian Griffiths.
Yeah, Rhian's a complete player. She's a good scorer, but she's a great finisher, and Dita's going to know that she's got to be careful in this match. But the way Dita's playing right now, she's still got to be deemed the favourite from here. Absolutely,
number 2 seed, but number 1 in the world on current form. Winning 5 tournaments on the bounce, 11 finals from her last 16. It's been an extraordinary turn of events and return on her output in recent months. So she's a heavy favourite. The bookies have her 3-1 on Dita Hedman. That's how high the mountain that Rhian Griffiths has got to climb. A Snowdon here at the Lakeside, if you like. One thing that has impressed me is she can latch on to the 180s.
First leg,
she can power score when required, Griffiths.
Game on.
Yeah, she's a great scorer, but like again, she's going to match Dita blow for blow when it comes to having an opportunity on the double. But if Dita finishes the way she did last night, then Rhian's going to have her hands full. Should be a good game, this though.
First 2-6, solid opening for Hedman. She's got the heart of darts on the back of her shirt. There you go. 140 straight off the bat from Griffiths.
Good strong start by both players here.
Yeah, that heart of darts, a charity that does great work, and Dita very much at the heart and soul of that.
100.
Shame that second dart just hit the wire. It's been a solid start from Griffiths.
Both players really. Dita obviously with the throw in this leg, but she's going to want to get back into that triple now.
41.
Oh, that's a poor visit. That gives Griffiths a chance.
A chance that she's willing to take, but it looks of things.
Yes,
140.
and capitalise on another ton 40, her second off this leg. She's in great shape.
Dita's well back on 260 here.
Yeah, and a couple of poor darts. That's a
40.
really below par visit from Hedman, and
136.
Griffiths with an outshot already. Just too high. Just too high and slid across.
82.
Dita's just going to try to pressure this from here. Rhian's had a great first leg to get us going here.
Absolutely, and in Welsh rugby parlance, very much against the head as well.
43.
Another poor visit from Hedman.
you require
What an
54.
opportunity this is so early on for Griffiths. Up to the top of the board, 2 darts at it.
Game shot.
Only
And
needs
the
one
first leg.
right in the middle
Griffiths.
against the throw. Griffiths is up and away.
Second leg, it's Rianne to throw first. Game on.
Very efficient player around them doubles too.
Well, this has been the case throughout the competition so far. I mean, she overcame Fallon Sherrick and she held her nerve. That went down
70.
effectively to sudden death in the first round. And then Lorraine Winstanley, she pretty much took care of comfortably in the end, 5-2. But it's the sort of focus in her look and the solidity in her game. I mentioned the comparison with Peter Machin, and she's sort of been the Peter Machin of the ladies' draw.
Yeah, they're both like little pit bull terriers. They
100.
hook onto your ankle and they're not going to let you go. So if you're going to win, you're going to have to beat them both. And Rianne's proven that today.
2 in. Can she put a third?
140.
Another 140s. That 3 in the match so far.
Shows she's comfortable in starting this match as well. She's kicked off really well in the first leg and started strong here in the second.
And Dita's just a bit
40.
off radar. The gun sights need to be recalibrated.
60.
And notice with Dita, the last few tournaments that she's played, she tends to get behind a little bit, but man, there's no better player in the world to come back. She's a strong competitor when she's behind the 8-ball.
And she's right in and amongst it with this visit. That's better from
100.
Hedman. They fought out a really good scrap in the final of the Isle of Man Classic back in March as well. That ended up in sudden death, and it was Hedman who came out on top 4-3 on that occasion. The Griffiths with a bit of revenge early on.
Dita looking to set this up here.
100. Rianne, you require 131.
Griffiths going to get first stab though. Another treble 20. Nick, the referee, with
83.
the audible
Did you require
out
161?
amounts as she recalibrated Griffiths. To be honest, it was giving me a bit of a headache. Ooh, that's a big first dart.
$78.
Loose last dart there, but
Rianne, you
Rianne
require
now for a 2-0
48.
lead.
On her throw. She'll stay down there on the 16s. Another go. She might need it. Oh, it's gone the wrong
24.
side.
DT, you require
This
83.
is where Dita excels here now. She tends to, you give her an opportunity, she really likes to take these finishes out.
Deep exhalation of air though from Hedman. Middle of the board.
36.
Wide by quite some margin. She's not quite
Rianne,
on
you
it.
require 24.
This is a big leg, you feel. Getting closer.
That's a tough lie.
No
It was
score.
too tough. It was too tough. And that's
DT, you require
another
47.
3 missed darts at double. Griffiths has only taken 1 of 6 so far in the match.
And a real chance here for Dita to gain some momentum.
Breaking back.
Game shot and the
She
second
took a few
leg.
goals.
Dita Hedman.
She was given several chances by Griffiths.
Third leg, it's
And
Dita to
normally,
throw first.
Hedman makes you
Game
pay
on.
for that sort of wastefulness.
$81.
Well, you do fancy that Hedman is not quite at her best, and Griffiths needs to take advantage of every single opportunity and half chance.
60.
60 solid there, but Dita's going to be looking to come ahead on this right now.
Place in the final later on tonight against Lisa Ashton for one of these players. Ashton, the reigning champion.
100.
She put out Bromoslova, the previous year's champion, in the semi-final. She won 6-2.
80.
Well, that was a good final dart from Griffiths.
Dita here in the driver's seat, though.
Similar big wristband to Scott Mitchell.
78.
Effectively using the board there. Rianne just got to get back to what she was doing them first two legs. Get back on that triple 20. Get some consistency going.
Yeah, she just slipped off, and Dita's just raised her game a little. Not as much as we've seen in the previous two matches. 4-0. She ran right over Anna Louise Peters. 2 100+ checkouts. A 104 with double 16 to seal the match. 4-0. And that's much more like Dita Hedman. Yes, much more like it. And that's a worry if you're Rianne Griffiths, or friends or family or fans.
60.
Dita's going to have 6 darts here from 102. She'll start with the triple 20 here.
And gets it. Gets the 10 across for 16s.
70.
Well, she got it previously to win the second leg, but she'll have plenty of time, you fancy, to gather, collect, and then deliver.
60.
Well, then here we go for a 2-1
Dita,
lead.
you require 32.
She get them magic doubles working like they were the
Game
day before.
shot and the third
That's
leg.
2 out of 4
Dita
so
Hedman.
far.
Fourth
50%
leg is Rianne to
on the
throw
doubles for
first.
the match. Dita
Game on.
Hedman, she's not had many opportunities. Belatedly, they've come her way, and she now leads 2-1 with throw.
120.
That's unlucky for Griffiths. That was right in and around the 180.
Dita straight back in.
You knew that lack of rhythm couldn't stay away for too long from Hedman.
$60.
Solid 60 from Rihanna.
Dita ran away with her quarter-final match against Trina Gulliver. I thought it looked like it was going to be another whitewash, but in the end, Trina Gulliver got 1 on the board. There were 2 bull checkouts
95.
from Hedman. There was some quality stuff from her in that 5-1 success.
She did get on a bit of a roll, and I think she could have won that 5-0 if she hadn't missed the. She had 6 darts at that possible game, but
125.
just credit to her, Dita's game. She tends to kick them out. That's what she does.
That's more like it from Griffiths. Her 2 nephews watching back home in Wales. They'll be loving that response from Auntie.
$140.
Yachida, they'll be saying.
I was at the Welsh Open here 2 weeks ago, and that was one of the phrases that I learned.
Cheers, absolutely. You might have learned a
60.
few others as well, I suspect, after hours.
Some I can't pronounce, but
Yeah, there's
great tournament over there.
There's consonants and vowels where you don't imagine them. Great language.
$70.
So Griffiths,
Rianne, you require
Hedman
136.
hunting her up. Oh, big dart. Can she follow it in with another? Nearly.
She's come down for the 16 here.
96.
So she sets things
Dita, you
up,
require
leaves double tops. Will
112.
she get the opportunity to hold her throw? It was a good first dart. The second is almost a mirror. So Griffiths will be back
52.
to level things up.
And you require 40.
Ooh, wrong side. She'll have to come across now for double 15. Oh! Agonising for
32.
Griffiths. She was pretty close with those, but now
Dita, you require
Hedman
60.
with an opportunity to break.
Chance she probably didn't feel she was going to get, but this is where Dita gets strong.
Sets up, double tops for the
Game
break
shot
in the middle.
to the fourth leg.
Hedman
Dita
hitting
Hedman.
the heights. She leads by 2.
Fifth leg, it's Dita to throw first. Game on.
Dita's halfway home now.
And her doubling has been excellent. She's just taken her opportunities when they've come along, despite a very, very tough
81.
tardy start from her.
But full characteristics to Dita. That's what she does. She tends to hang in, and when she has her opportunities, she checks out. So.
100.
And this will be a test of the character of Rianne Griffiths, who in truth has looked solid and full of fire. Oh, the dragon blazing throughout the tournament so far. She's going to need more of that fire in her belly for this one.
140.
Another solid score from Dita here.
Big visit that from Hedman, the world number 1. And at the moment, if things continue,
45.
it looks like the 1 and 2 seeds and the world number 1 and 2 will go head to head in the final, unless Griffiths can do something about it.
$85.
Yeah. The Hedman train is starting to roll along the tracks.
Rianne's just got to settle down here. Take a bit extra time. Get back to doing what she was doing. That was getting her darts going here in the first place.
Oh, that was close.
76.
Only 76 there, but she's going to be happy to be sitting on 119 when she comes back.
Just the better scoring from Dita Hedman. She's upped
60.
her game. She's pushing on towards the mid-80s with
Dita, you
her
require
averages.
119.
And she has got plenty of time with a break coming up.
59.
Not a great visit from Hedman, but she's got plenty of time with Griffiths on 2:01, as you can see.
Yeah, she set up a nice little 2-darter here.
60.
Dita tends to check these out, so
Dita,
Rianne's
you
gonna have to
require
cross her fingers
60.
here and hope for the best, but you fully expect Dita to hit this.
Two darts, double tops.
Game
Double 10.
shot. And the
Accurate
fifth
doubling
leg.
and
Dita Hedman.
outshots from Dita Hedman, who was broken in the very first leg but has battled back. She's getting better. She leads 4-1 at the break.
Seconds. And time is... No, we're going...
On her throw, but has stormed back subsequently to lead 4-1, and the story of her success has been the doubling. 4 out of 7, 57%, which in the ladies' game is just an enormous high. Is it Hedman heading to the final? We will find out shortly. What's impressed you most, Jeff, about the way this has unfolded?
Yeah, it all comes down to Dita's finishing, and Rianne's had similar stats as far as the average goes, but when it comes down to double checkouts, Rianne's hit 1 out of 8,
Rianne
Dita's
to
hit
throw
4 of
first.
7, and that kind of
Game
puts us
on.
where we're at right now.
which is 4-1. Griffiths looking to get back on the board and get some confidence in her game.
She won't give up. I know Rian personally, and she's a battler, and she will do everything she can to get this match level. Has she got enough to compete with what Dee is going to throw at her right now?
81.
Three decent darts from Griffiths, just didn't quite get the reward.
Can't really afford to go down 5-1 here. She's going to have to find a way to dig deep.
100.
That's a good visit from Hedman, back in amongst the scoring.
That's unlucky.
60.
That's three really well thrown darts there.
Ashton already in the final. She beat Hedman actually 6-3 at this stage 12 months ago.
Lisa's throwing some huge darts right now. She set the world record.
Ladies
darts, I believe, in the second previous round, the 98 plus.
Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Until yesterday's men's games, that was third in the whole sort of men's and women's event. Absolutely fantastic, swashbuckling stuff from Ashton. No surprise, perhaps she didn't quite hit those heights earlier on, but still a convincing 6-2 win over the Bromislova. And she awaits the winner of this one.
100.
Martin Adams, still smiling, still enjoying it. He was an excellent sport last night when Dean Reynolds beat him. He was
81.
I think he was almost as pleased for the way that Reynolds played than he would have been if he'd have done it himself. It was terrific sportsmanship. Excellent interview with Katie that was afterwards.
Yeah, and there was a ton of crowd support for Dean in there as well, and Martin was the first one to support that as well.
Could be big darts, these massive darts from Hedman, who breaks the throw with that outstanding checkout.
7th leg, it's Dita to throw first.
Another big finish from Dita
Game
there.
on.
Doing what she does.
Oh, relentless, remorseless, and en route to the final. On her way maybe to a 180. Did someone shout out there? She just composed herself. She makes us wait.
180.
And the wait was worth it.
Bumps the match average up now to 87. She's starting to really turn it on now.
Darts for the Olympics, they're asking out in the crowd. Well, Hedman would be among the favourites for a gold medal, no doubt about that.
There's 4 in a row.
Another one.
140.
Just deflected up. I think they thought it was in. Hit the side netting, folks. That's got them buzzing.
45.
Rand's got to be wondering what's going on here.
Well, this is, yeah, the train is up and running.
At this point, Dita had 4 180s coming into this match, and now she's got 4 in the match. Or 4 140s, sorry.
60.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's going to be looking at a 121 to make it to the final.
5 straight legs
85.
so far from
Dita, you
Hedman.
require 121.
Doing the locomotion.
She'll probably stay up there. She doesn't need to go for this.
59.
And 300 plus for Griffiths, so Hedman is going to have plenty of time to book her slot in the final. This is the darting equivalent of a lap of honour coming up.
26. Dita, you require 62.
A little bit of dejection there from Rian. I think she knows the position she's in. She's in big trouble here.
Double 16 for the match, a place in the final.
46.
Hedman makes us wait.
think Rianne was probably happy or hoping that she was going to hit that double at that point.
Yeah.
83.
Yes.
DT, you require
83 there from
16.
But the best gladiators used to milk the crowd and savour the moment. Hedman chasing double four, chasing glory
shot.
in the final later
And the
on
match.
against Lisa Ashton.
Dita Hedman.
Dita was dynamite in the end. 6 straight legs in a row to secure a place against Lisa Ashton in a fantastic final.
What's in the box?